Okay, third game, February 10 NBA Game Day Edition. This is your passive baller here. We will be talking about Indiana Pacers versus Brooklyn Nets. Before we do that, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, Passive Baller. Please click on the button below, the subscribe button below, and also include that bell logo beside it so that automatically you guys will receive notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Okay? Again, Indiana Pacers versus Brooklyn Nets. As we always do, let's check on the standings first before we talk about these two teams. For the Brooklyn Nets, they are the number 3 team in the Eastern Conference with a 14 win, 12 loss record. Too bad for Brooklyn Nets though. They are suffering a 3-game losing streak. Now for Indiana Pacers, they are also doing fine. You know, they are at number 5 of the Eastern Conference with 12 wins and 12 losses. But same with Brooklyn Nets, man. They are also suffering a 3-game losing streak. So let's take a look at the details of this game. This one will be played at Brooklyn, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 9 a.m. Manila. Brooklyn is given a spread of -2. In Indiana, is given a spread of +2. Taking a look at the injuries here, Brooklyn Nets, they won't have Nicholas Claxton and Kevin Durant still. Claxton, this is due to his knee, while for Kevin Durant, this is for some protocols for some COVID-19, whatever. I don't know how to call it exactly, but yeah, it's some protocols that they are actually practicing. For Indiana Pacers, it's I think they've been healthy. Yeah. So the only two who won't be playing are the ones who have been playing for the longest time, and that's T.J. Warren and Karis LeVert. Okay, so what do we have here, and who do we pick? Number one, both teams are actually losing. Both teams are, a matter of fact, experiencing the same kind of losing streak, and that's a 3-game losing streak, right? But taking a look at the last 10 games of these two teams, Brooklyn Nets is still up. Brooklyn Nets was able to split their last 10 games. They've won 5, and for Indiana Pacers, they've won just 4. And I know a lot of people may be considering. Well, you really have to consider the fact that KD is out, and that's going to be a huge advantage for Indiana Pacers. But for me, even if KD is out, if we take a look at the roster, I still find Brooklyn Nets as the better team as compared to Indiana Pacers. So my take on this would be these reasons. Would be these explanations. Number one, Brooklyn Nets is still the better team, even if KD is out. They still have Kyrie. They still have James Harden. They got DeAndre Jordan. They got Jeff Green. They got Harris. They have a lot of players for them. While Indiana Pacers, well, they have some good players too. Don't get me wrong, but Brooklyn Nets is still jam-packed with talent and potential as compared to Indiana. So that's number one. Number two, both have been losing. That is correct, but Brooklyn Nets is still is still having more wins as compared to Indiana Pacers, especially for the past 10 games. And number three, Brooklyn Nets is actually at home. Now, the only advantage that I can see that Indiana Pacers is having is that Brooklyn Nets is actually playing their second game in 2 nights. So yes, that could really play a factor on this one. But I find Kyrie Irving and James Harden taking over in this game, especially Kyrie. So yeah, and the spread is just -2 anyway. So my confidence is with Brooklyn Nets. I'm putting my money on Brooklyn Nets on this -2. Again, Brooklyn Nets -2. For those who got Facebook accounts, just follow our Facebook page as well. It has the same name, Passive Baller. Please follow and like that page. And you can send us messages and questions too via message. Peace out. Passive love. God bless.